Prepare to be blown away. Today, we're unleashing the most brutal forces in logging. Witness the wood crusher, a monster with jaws of steel, devouring colossal logs in mere seconds. Then, brace yourself for the terrifying ballet of giant timber transporters. Navigating impossible terrain, their engines roaring like beasts on the hunt. See colossal excavators escape the suffocating grip of the swamp, defying gravity with astonishing power. And finally, meet the fearless drivers, the true daredevils behind the wheel, pushing limits you never thought possible. This isn't just a video, it's an adrenaline-fueled journey into the heart of extreme logging. You won't believe your eyes. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our insane adventures. First up, behold the wood grinder. This isn't your average chipper, it's a true monster. Imagine a massive, almost prehistoric beast with two terrifying, counter-rotating jaws, giant steel shafts armed with teeth of pure destruction. Logs, no matter how enormous, are simply no match. They're fed into this gaping maw, and with a thunderous roar, these twin shafts grab, tear, and chew the colossal timber. You don't just see wood being shredded, you witness it being violently devoured, pulverized into a storm of chips and splinters in mere seconds. It's an astonishing, almost terrifying display of industrial might, turning mighty trees into raw material with overwhelming force. But the destruction doesn't stop there. Once the trees are gone, their stubborn roots remain, buried deep and hindering everything. That's where the stump grinder comes in, an equally astonishing, albeit different kind of beast. Forget shovels and manual labor. This machine, equipped with a massive, rapidly spinning carbide-tipped cutting wheel, dives into the earth, attacking the stump with relentless aggression. It gnaws, grinds, and pulverizes the woody mass and its tenacious roots into fine mulch. In minutes, what was once an immovable obstacle becomes nothing but a hole in the ground and a pile of organic debris. It's a clean, efficient, and incredibly satisfying act of eradication, ensuring the forest floor is ready for the next cycle. Now, let's venture deeper into the Emerald Labyrinth, where the true titans reign. The deep forest beasts, colossal machines built to wrestle the giants of the woodland. These aren't your average trucks. They are purpose-built monsters, designed to haul unimaginable loads through the most unforgiving terrain. Imagine these lumbering giants navigating narrow, winding trails, each carrying a stack of logs that dwarfs any conventional cargo. The sheer size and weight are staggering, testing the limits of both machine and operator. Every turn is a calculated risk, every incline a monumental effort. The ground trembles under their weight as they claw their way through mud, over rocks, and across treacherous slopes. But the true spectacle of power comes when these transport monsters meet their match in an immovable log or an unforgiving incline. Picture a heavy-duty skidder, already straining under the weight of a gargantuan tree trunk. As it encounters a particularly stubborn obstacle or a steep, slippery ascent, the engine roars in defiance, the tires dig in with ferocious grip, and then the unbelievable happens. The front of the colossal machine suddenly lifts off the ground. In a breathtaking moment, the skidder rears up, performing a spectacular wheelie while still dragging the massive log. It's a raw display of untamed power, the machine seemingly defying gravity as its front end points skyward. This precarious balance highlights the enormous force required to move these deep forest giants. It's a dangerous dance, where the brute strength of steel and the skillful control of the driver teeter on the edge of disaster, showcasing the extreme capabilities needed to conquer the wild heart of the forest. The struggle doesn't end with a single wheelie or a momentarily snagged log. These deep forest titans and their operators are locked in a relentless, unyielding grind against the very earth. After a near-catastrophic lurch or a heart-stopping wheelie, the challenge often intensifies. The path ahead might narrow to a treacherous passage, barely wider than the machine itself, flanked by sheer rock faces on one side and a steep, unforgiving drop on the other. Imagine the skidder, still pulling its colossal load, now forced to thread this needle. The driver's focus becomes almost superhuman, every subtle twitch of the controls a testament to their mastery. The massive tires churn, digging for purchase in mud so thick it threatens to suck the machine down, or grinding over boulders that could rip open the undercarriage. The engine's roar is a constant, desperate battle cry, pushing oil temperatures sky high and every mechanical component to its absolute limit for minutes, sometimes even hours, on end. This is where the true resilience of these logging beasts and their human counterparts is forged. It's a continuous backbreaking fight against gravity, friction, and the sheer unpredictability of the wild. Each inch gained is a hard-won victory, a testament to the raw, brute force of the machine combined with the unwavering will of the operator, determined to drag their monstrous cargo through what seems like an impossible, never-ending gauntlet. The logging route through the deep forest is a relentless gauntlet, and even after conquering seemingly impossible obstacles, the danger persists, amplified by the treacherous conditions. Imagine the skidder, already pushed to its limits, now facing a steep, mud-slicked incline, a segment of the path where gravity becomes a merciless adversary. With a monstrous log still lashed behind it, the machine begins its perilous climb. The massive, deeply lugged tires claw desperately at the slick, unstable ground, often losing traction, spinning wildly, and spraying thick mud high into the air. The engine screams in a desperate, high-pitched whine, straining against the immense drag and the unforgiving slope. It's during these moments that the skidder's legendary wheelie comes not as a choice, but as an inevitable, terrifying consequence of pushing beyond the threshold of grip and stability. The front of the colossal machine lifts dramatically, its headlights suddenly pointing at the sky as the rear wheels furiously dig in, trying to find purchase. The driver becomes a blur of precise, instantaneous corrections. A near superhuman effort to balance the vehicle on its back axle, preventing a catastrophic rollover or a slide back down the treacherous slope. This isn't just about moving timber, it's a desperate, high-stakes dance with disaster. A raw testament to the machine's brute force and the operator's unwavering nerve as they drag tons of raw wood through hell itself. After the heart-stopping wheelies and treacherous uphill climbs, the biggest challenge still remains: the swamp, the unforgiving devourer. When colossal machines, seemingly invincible, sink deep into the viscous mud, unable to escape on their own, that's when we witness one of the most astonishing displays of power and teamwork. Imagine a heavy-duty excavator, roaring but helpless, sunken up to its cabin in the sludgy mire, struggling to break free but only sinking deeper. Its massive tracks spin futilely, spraying thick mud high into the air. This isn't just a malfunction, it's a real threat, as the swamp attempts to completely devour the 100-ton machine. But then another hero appears, an even larger, more powerful excavator deployed for the rescue mission. With an engine roaring like thunder, its colossal steel arm extends, carefully hooking onto the sturdy frame of the trapped machine. Little by little, with immense pulling force, the rescue excavator begins to strain. Its entire body vibrates, and in a moment filled with tension, the trapped excavator slowly inches upward, tearing free from the mud that tried to hold it captive. This is a spectacle of absolute power, where the strongest machines rescue each other, turning seemingly hopeless situations into triumphs. Every spark flying from metal joints, every roar of an engine pushed to its limit, is a testament to the resilience and ability of these steel giants to overcome any obstacle. Behind every earth-shattering rescue and every display of raw power stands a human being, the operators of these colossal excavators. They aren't just drivers, they are the true maestros, wielding machines that weigh hundreds of tons with a precision that's nothing short of astonishing. Their skill transforms these steel monsters into extensions of their will, allowing them to perform feats that defy belief. Imagine the intense focus in the cabin, sweat beading on their brow, eyes fixed on every movement of the massive boom and bucket, fingers dancing across complex controls. They intuitively feel the balance of the machine, the resistance of the earth, and the strain on every hydraulic line. Whether it's delicately nudging a trapped excavator free from a muddy grave, or precisely placing tons of earth, their hands guide these giants with the finesse of a surgeon. These moments demand more than just technical expertise. They require unwavering nerve and an almost telepathic connection with their machine. In the face of a sinking machine, a teetering load, or the deafening roar of an engine pushed to its absolute limit, these operators maintain an eerie calm. They read the terrain, anticipate the machine's reactions, and make split-second decisions that prevent catastrophe. Their astonishing ability to tame these steel beasts and achieve the impossible in the most dangerous environments is a true testament to human ingenuity and relentless determination.